Can I ask a different question still with this document?
Yes,
Commissioner. Yes. If you go to page 9 of that operational plan, in fact, maybe before I ask you my question about page 9, my earlier question about the basis on which VIP came and provided this service.
Yes.
You said it is this plan.
Yes.
Okay. So there was no separate agreement between the city and VIP where it was agreed that they would come onto the premises on the day.
No, it was this document.
No, this is an operational plan.
Yes.
It just sets out what their role is going to be.
Yes.
My question is about how do they even come to this point? What was the agreement before they became part of this? Is there a contract, a written or verbal contract with them which sets out who's going to do what, other than this plan?
Yes. No, there is no one. It's this operational plan, Commissioner.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, if you look at page 9 of that document, and under the heading Operational Command Structure, from the bottom of that heading, I don't know how else to direct you, but if you look right to the end of that heading Operational Command Structure, you see where it's written EMPD Security?
Yes.
Okay, and then you've got FRU, and then you've got VIP. You
Yes.
see that?
Yes.
Who is that VIP there?
It's our own VIP.
Okay, so you do have your own VIP?
Yes, that drives as I've said, so that drives the mayors and the politicians and everything, yes.
If you have your own VIP, why do you employ CAT VIP? If in this operation, you do have your VIP, in this operation, why do you have CATs, what are they called?
CAT VIP.
Yes.
Yes, remember I've said in the previous years, we used to do that. It was an ANC. There were no threats. They never received that. The people are going to destabilize or are going to cause havoc. But we did know that we'll have protesters, like people are coming in from a settlement. When the mayor is addressing, they want the mayor to see and hear their grievances. We always plan for that. But of saying that there's a serious plan from another to distract from another political party, and they were very serious, and there's a document that talks to that. You see, I've said, you know what, let me come up with something that is more than that. And I know that when it was said, you must run because it's those that were in political power and everything, I must come up with different strategies, you see. Because part of the people that were having, they had to change principles from nowhere. For the past 15 years, we're used to the same principles. We'll only change one mayoral committee to mayoral committee. But
So you did not trust.
ANC.
Are you saying
it was different?
No, let me ask. I'm just trying to shorten the discussion between you and me. Are you saying you did not trust your VIP because there had been a change of principles?
No, I trusted them.
Yes. So why did you not deploy them?
No, they worked.
No, why did you not deploy them to protect the mayor or to provide the service to the mayor?
No, they were deployed to protect the mayor and other principals.
So what was VIP doing?
Yes, they were just wanted a backup in terms of the roads and advancing and everything. You see, that's what we did. And in terms of deploying them, in terms of the deployment, security deployment. But the deployment, let me say, I will just summarize, I won't disclose this. Yes. It was on the upper part of the building, identifying spotters and checking those that are caught in terms of, spotters are caught in terms of shooting. Well, I don't want to put it, they were there to kill people. You see.
No, you don't need to tell us the details.
Yes.
I just want to understand why could you not, you had enough VIP people in the EMPD, right? Who have always been providing protection to the political principals.
Remember, Commissioner, VIP, as I've said, they are deployed to a certain individual.
Yes.
Not to do a general, well, not to be everywhere. Yes. You see, each and every principal is having his or her own VIP.
Yes.
You can't have VIPs that are floating and doing nothing.
All right, thank you for that. So on the day that you deploy CAT VIP to to provide protection to the mayor, did she not have her own EMPD protectors?
Those that were driving with her, they were there, you
Yes.
see. But we had to add 1 or 2 cars, and others were deployed to the same VIP cat security. Others, I think it was, 8. Others were deployed to, as I've said, others were deployed to upper buildings and everything.
So,
not all of them, they were escorting the executive mayor. They
So
separated the two, they were separated.
I'm trying to understand your reason for using CAT VIP to protect the mayor.
No,
That's why I'm asking, were you short of people? Is that why you brought them in? Did you not trust your VIP people? That's why you brought them in. And I'm asking because so far I haven't understood why you brought this outside company to provide protection to the mayor.
The threats were different.
Yes.
Yes, the threats were different.
Different in what
Yes,
way?
I have never got a letter like this and be told that make sure that manpower is there, the space is well secured, the event went. But it was about that, you see. It was for the first time. I used to do it and it was quiet, relaxed, and say, no, let's spend 1 to 2, because we didn't know what to do, you see. But now it was different, and there's a letter that says, hey, make sure that, and it's formal, and you can see that the mayor was worried too. You see, or those that were in charge were worried too. You see, that's why I decided to.
And did you satisfy yourself about the CAT VIP people that were there? Did you satisfy yourself about who, in fact, is there? How did you know who these people are?
Remember, I've said the members know them. Those that are working with them, they know that. Yes,
So
they know each other.
Yes, so
Yes.
if any one of them, of your CAT VIP people, if any one of them were criminals, you wouldn't have known because you relied on your members. You acted on what your members told you. You didn't satisfy yourself, who are these people? Are they safe enough to be around the mayor? You just went on what your members told you. We know them. They are good people.
Now remember, even in those of Kailam, they were not screened. All both security companies.
I beg your pardon?
Even those of Kailam, they were not screened.
No, I'm not talking about Kailami. You've told us Kailami was static.
Yes.
So we're not talking about Kailami. I'm very specific to, you brought CAT VIP to provide security to Mayor Campbell. You do have VIP, and they are part of the deployment on the day, right? Now, I'm asking you, why do you assign these people you don't verify, you don't know them? You say your members knew them. That's what you've said. You don't know them. You bring them to be protectors of the first citizen of the city. You don't know them, and yet you've got your people. I would like to understand how you thought that is right to do.
But I said to you, I know the 3 of them earlier on, and I know the team leader, not Matlala, the team leader. And I confirmed that, I know that is coming from task. The 3 of them, they are coming task force, but especially the 2 that I know, I did confirm that. As I told you that I know them. I was meeting them for the 3rd time.
Okay.
Yes, and I engaged them then on that day.
Yeah, you had 8 people, so you didn't, I think you say you had 8 people?
Yes.
Yes, and you're talking about 3.
3,
You
yes.
knew 3. You didn't know the other 5.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I see when you look under the heading external forces, you have in the first line, so these are forces from outside,
Yes,
by the name
EMPD.
of that heading. They are not EMPD.
Yes.
And you've got, in the first line, you've got SAPS POP.
Yes.
Okay. How do you get them involved? How do they get involved? Were they approached in writing or in a meeting for them to be part of this operation?
No, we work with them nearly on every day. It's just a communication, it's just a phone call.
Yes.
And when there are events like this, they're always there. In
Yes.
terms, they work with our public order policing.
Yes.
We've got all our own public policing, but they become a Yes.
They become a force multiplier. I've learned that word in this commission.
yes.
All right, so you've got SAPS POP, which means SAPS does participate in your operation.
Yes.
Why, if you thought you needed STF, why didn't you ask the SAPS to give you vetted people that are contracted to the SAPS, and if they did anything wrong, the SAPS would be liable for them? Why did you not ask the SAPS to give you Mkhwanazi's STF?
No, remember, they're national. They don't just come. I won't get them.
Did you ask?
No, we know them. They're deployed by the National Commissioner or with the President, not any other.
There is the TRT. Why did you not ask if you are looking for trained people? Why did you not ask the SAPS? But please don't miss the point of what I'm asking you. You've got a statutorily authorized body, entity, that has employees who are well trained. And you have one of their units, you have SAPS POP. You ask them and they come into the operation. Why did you not ask and be told no? Why did you not ask for support from the other highly trained units of the SAPS?
No. TRT work them in crime prevention. They don't do static work, because event is about you taking the manpower, they must be static. TRT work them, but in terms of crime prevention, they're outside and everything. And remember, we've got a local police station. They've got TRT in terms of patrolling around, driving in the streets and everything. They do that. Even though they're not included there. But they become aware that we inform the station commander, we inform the district commission that we are going to have this.
You didn't? Okay.
They deploy in terms of your outer perimeters, their own deployment. You don't interfere.
All right, no.
Because you can't take them.
No, that's fine. You've answered. I don't need to know how they work. You didn't ask. What I wanted to establish with you is there's nothing that prevented you asking the SAPS to provide you with STF members. Even if you thought they would say no, there was nothing that prevented you. If you were so worried about getting highly trained people and to do it lawfully, because you didn't have an agreement with CAT VIP. The municipality didn't. You don't have authority to enter into contracts. Your municipal manager told us that yesterday, city manager told us that yesterday. You don't have authority to enter into contracts with external parties. You went and contracted with CAT VIP to come and be part of this operation. So you do something that in terms of the law you're not allowed to do, but there is a force which in terms of the law is responsible for certain things. You don't ask them. Commissioner,
I've said to you, in this operational plan, we work with different security agencies. Our security plans, they include different security. Just this time, because there's this name, the CAT. That's why it's having problems. You see, we work operationally with these operational plans. In different areas, different things, we work with different security, and we include them in this one. Yes. See, to me, it was normal, it's something that we are doing. But now, the difference is that we are going to be static at the civic center and do a different task. Okay. We are doing that and it's on our operational side and everything's approved.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Yes. Commissioner, I'm just going to correct you. It's not normal to bring in an outside security company to provide services to the city when there's no contract between the city and that security company. That is not normal.
No, the city is only having, no, I hear you, yes. But the city is having contracted for static protection. In terms of other things, it's not that. That's where I'm in new operation, you see. But static, it's your security contractors that are contracted to do only static, not anything else.
Let me ask you this. Who told CAT Protection Services that you need 2 cars from them and 8 warm bodies?
We need?
That you need 2 cars, 2 vehicles from them and 8 warm bodies.
No.
Who told CAT
Okay. No, they committed when they were planning operationally.
And then who on behalf of EMPD agreed that that is sufficient?
No, all of us we signed and said it's sufficient because we're having a plan. Yes, we signed, all of us. As you see, that all of us we signed. Director, Deputy, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. Just to follow up on a question posed by Commissioner Baloyi.
Ms. Silo, may I
Yes, Chief.
ask you to again hold your thought?
Yes, I shall.
May we take a brief adjournment. We just want to just to get an idea of where we are and how far we are still to go.
So in paragraph 30, you say EMPD engaged CAT protection services
Yes.
as additional support to ensure safety of the state of the city.
Yes.
Who, on behalf of EMPD, entered into that agreement with CAT?
No, I've said I went and
I
engaged.
just want to know the name of the person who represented EMPD in entering into this arrangement that you are describing.
Operational plan.
I'm not talking about the operational plan. You're saying here EMPD engaged CAT VIP protection services as additional support to ensure safety.
No, I've said I went there. I've engaged him.
So it was you?
Yes, I've said it twice or thrice so many times. And I even said I even invited him to Germiston, to the office of the mayor again.
Commissioner, I'm only asking for the name. Not
Oh, it is me. Oh, Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi. Oh, Julius Dr. Mkhwanazi, yes.
Now, are you authorized to enter into such agreements on behalf of EMPD?
No.
Do you have authority?
No, yes, on this one, because it's an operational plan.
Okay.
You see, you can invite all the stakeholders who want them to participate. It's an operational of that day. You can, sometimes we are, in these plans, we are having different stakeholders in all our operational plans. On this one, it's for executing, for that, after that day, it's finalized. Yes, in an operational plan to formalize, as I've said, that you need to include them so that if anything happens, all those that you utilized, you see, when there's incident or accident, in the court of law, there must be. That's why I made sure that it follows that's why I made sure that the compiler make sure that all those that are sinners must sign that document.
Sorry?
Let me thank you again. You assisted me. I was committing myself and I was becoming confused. Now you rescued me when you came to 2022 April. The chairperson was dealing me with left and right, but now I'm rescued now. Thank you.
I'm sure Commissioner Kumalo is happy he could be of assistance. The mayor's press statement and at 32 you say, given the seriousness of the situation, I consulted with my operational team regarding the identified risks for the State of the City address. One of their recommendations was to utilize former SAPS members, in brackets, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, former task force team, highly specialized, highly trained special task force officers who were now employed by CAT VIP security company.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, these are former task force members.
Yes.
Why do you insist on calling them Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi former task force team?
Thank you, Commissioner. I known General Mkhwanazi long time. My former deputy chief of Mzolo. She's former deputy chief. I don't know, must I mention her name? But now she's back to SAPS. She's Commissioner Zulu. She was working with General Mkhwanazi's task force. Then she came and worked with us as the deputy chief of police. You see, she used to make sure that we have this relationship with that team. You see, because her blood was a task force blood. You see, in fact, she's the one that encouraged us to do your crowd management, your tactical training. You see, I did know, but again, there was a press statement again where I think before this noise, where General Mkhwanazi was complaining that, hey, these private people, we are training people, spending money, they're busy recruiting them, taking them to different units. But I did know that his people are there, even if there's a noise, his people are good. No, when SAPS is doing good, we need to say so. In terms of that task force and in terms of the team that he was working in that task force, it's good. That's why I was mentioning it. But I did know long time ago that he's heading task force, and deputy chief that joined us before Mr. Mzolo, she came from SAPS, from the same team. You see, I think I don't want her to say, hey, in that commission use my name, why? But when you want to know when there was arrest where these two couples that they have to that ran away from prison, the doctor and the boyfriend. She's the one that executed that job. When you see Nandipa, she's the one that goes with Nandipa. She's the one that jumps, gets inside the car with Nandipa. She was our deputy chief of police. She was my boss. And when Mr. Mzolo was a director, she was the deputy chief of police by then. That's where I started to know about General Mkhwanazi. And these people are good, I must accept. You see, SAPS has lost quality there.
No, it was just a matter of interest because
Yes.
it's a formal unit within SAPS called Special Task Force. So why you just don't call them Special Task Force, but you say General Mkhwanazi as if he owns them? No, I was explaining why I highlighted. I'm not asking you a question, okay?
It's not
You have explained.
in a bad manner. No,
Okay.
it's not in a bad. It's in a good manner.
You continue then at the same